incredibly lightweight. You're getting that high polish in the sterling silver that is rhodium plated if you want the silver, or 14 karat gold layered over that sterling silver in sizes small, average, and large. It's brand new today. The sale price takes $43 off the price. Well over $200 at $215. It will be tomorrow. For today only, it's $172 or an easy pay of $34.40. Our small fits a 6 3/4 inch wrist. The average is 7 1/4 inches, and then the 8 is, or the large is an 8-inch fit. And then look how beautiful this is. I mean, it's a bangle, but you're not putting it over your wrist. Look how easy that is to get in and out of, and it's not round, so it's gonna hug your wrist.
Okay, so Terry, I've got a lot to talk about on this one because I'm very excited about this piece. This really lets me show off, I think, in the best way, this marriage between Italian construction, okay, and my pearl suppliers overseas. First of all, you're seeing this made with what we call seed pearls. These are really beautiful, very, very high quality, very small sizes. The pearls are about 3 millimeter. Now, very few farmers will grow pearls this size. It's very, very, very hard to find, and many of them are very out of shape and very, very, very hard to get. So when we get these very consistent shapes like this with these top lusters, and this is like for the luster on small pearls, you don't see any better than this anywhere. So they took this now and they put it into a memory spring bangle. The bangle, you'll open it and it just literally will just kind of snap back together. There's a couple of pins in there that make sure that you line up correctly and put it well, and then double spring rings, double 8 safeties on each side so that you can close this bracelet, know that it's secure, it's never going anywhere, with this beautiful, again, plated, high polished metal outside, rhodium plated there when you see the white metal. And you're looking at a piece of jewelry that I think that anybody who understands jewelry would walk into a store and expect this to be a really, really expensive piece. How they did it under $200, I really, really have no clue. But I can tell you, these pearls are among the rarest that we have. Even though they're small, they're so hard to collect and so hard to find. And when you can make a piece of jewelry like this is an heirloom piece that I don't care if it's $172 or $1,720. This is something that people in your family will want to wear forever and ever and ever. Really, really spectacular, but classic enough that, again, it can go, you wear it to a wedding, or you can just take it out, you know, for a jaunt outside.
Trip to the grocery store.
Isn't that pretty?
Now, are they more rare because the farmers don't want to spend all of that time and they would make more on a bigger pearl?
You hit the nail on the head. Okay, so pearls and millimeter are a function of time. They sit in the water. So once you start, these pearls have no nucleus inside. They start with a little tiny piece of tissue in there, and most of them grow into like flakes or ovals and things that would never be able to go into this bracelet. A minute amount, okay, grow near round, like we see here. And then from that minute amount, we still have to reject 97%.
Right.
So you can imagine the percentage of small pearls that have to be grown. Now, if the farmers leave this pearl in the water for just one more year, that 3 millimeter pearl will be somewhere between 4 and 5. If they leave it for another year, it'll be somewhere between 5 and 7.
Right.
So they will be able to double or triple their price because pearls are sold by weight over there. And so there'll be so you don't have many farmers that want to do this. So when we find these pearls, we collect them, and when we can make an item like this, it really becomes something really special and really unique. And I'm just thrilled about the quality of the pearl and the quality of the construction and the classicness of the bangle. I think, to me, this is just a perfect jewelry item.
It really is, and it just shines from across the room. That's, even if you just had a sterling silver bangle that had this type of construction and that type of shine for this price, much less the pearls on the inside, or maybe all of those smaller pearls, which, like you talked about, how hard they are to come by, in just even a stretch or a wire bracelet for this price would be phenomenal. The fact that you're getting both the construction, the marriage of the Honora pearls and that Italian construction is just, it's a unique opportunity that only comes along once in a while. That's why we're so happy to have Honora back here at QVC.
And then you can see, again, kind of see this snap. I'll let it go, and you'll just see what happens, how it comes back. Okay, there's a memory spring right up in here, inside of there, and it just brings it and takes it right back into shape. There's a couple of little pegs here at the bottom, okay? And everything kind of lines up, sits in, and then once it sits in and you close those clasps on the outside, you're absolutely locked in and it's beautiful.
This would be so gorgeous. I mean, it's perfect on its own. Trust me, it stands on its own. But if you want to
love
do a
that.
little
Safety.
stack, it'll be beautiful. It's so lightweight, and if you have a hard time putting on your own jewelry, you shouldn't have a hard time with this one. Because it's so lightweight and because of that spring mechanism, you can easily put it on yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody to get home to help you put it on. You put it on yourself, and then you just do that little safety lock, and you're good to go. You will not be losing any of your gorgeous pearls.
Yeah, those double 8 safeties are just really, really, really well made. Okay, they lock in. You'll hear a nice little click when you put it when you put it in there, and this way you're never, never, never have to worry about losing this bracelet. But it's not going anywhere anyway because it's got that
Right, the spring.
That
Yeah,
spring,
it really is
clasp.
hugging
But
onto you.
just an extra safety, extra precaution. Okay, again. They do everything right to try to make every piece, okay, like it was going to be sold in the finest jewelry store in the world.
It is being sold in the finest jewelry store in the whole world.
There we go,
QVC, I
QVC.
mean, we are so well known. There were years and years where I'm sure you were here multiple times per day because it was almost all jewelry.
Yeah.
Well,
When
now,
I started, it was,
it was like
there
the
was so much
jewelry
on it.
network. Now, we only have 2 big gem days per year. This one's a little even later than we normally do. We normally do it in February. But we just thought with Honora coming back in and with the rise of pearls in fashion and on all of these trend reports, now is the time to relaunch this brand that we haven't seen in 3 years, and what a gorgeous piece to do it with. You were shocked that we got it anywhere near $215. That's our regular QVC price, which it will be again tomorrow. So don't leave this in your cart if you're considering it. Within about an hour and a half, I think, somebody else could grab it. You have the sterling silver or rhodium plated or the 14 karat yellow gold plated over that sterling silver at a $43 savings and less than $35 on Easy Pay to get it home.